let's get it started. Alright, what's up, guys? Doing my analysis for this morning. So let's get to it. So first we're gonna mark out 6 p.m. open from yesterday. Then we're gonna mark down 9:30. And this is kind of the range that we're working with right now. Actually, yeah, we should be on M and Q. I want to see these Asia lows get taken out from last night, and also these London lows. And right now we have a very high probability target of prior day high. I think we can get rid of this and this. We're in discount of the range right now, and I think that we can get a pullback from here and then run out prior day high. I'm looking for this objective to get hit. Yeah, that's my game plan for today. I'd be interested in shorts off of prior day high, and then longs after we sweep London lows and Asia highs. So I'm gonna write this in the Discord. I don't know if we have any viewers right now. Oops. My executions this morning. Okay, let's see. We have these overnight highs, and then prior day high. So remember, this is the game plan. See these levels get swept, and then maybe play a reversal off of prior day high and overnight high. So that's the game plan going into today. Let me get this posted in the Discord. Video is private. There we go, should be better. Yo, can you guys see me? You guys hear me? Yo, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. Right now I'm just going through my analysis. I don't know where the chat would be. Kinda new to this. I'm very new to this. are 5 people, I think. Do we have a chat? Wait. The fuck? There's no chat. Hold on, I'm working on getting a chat. Comments on. Sartaj. Okay, maybe for now there won't be a chat. But I'm gonna post my game plan in the Discord right now. Lows or this chat is disabled. How to enable chat in YouTube stream. Customization. How about now? I'm like completely missing market open, but there should be a chat now. There we go. Alright, there we go. This is perfect. Okay, now we're gonna now let's focus on trading. Looks like price is just pumping off open. I don't really trust this move. I wouldn't want to enter longs here. I'm looking for some sort of manipulation lower before we consider going higher. We haven't swept any prominent levels, so we have all this low resistance that we're gonna run through eventually, but I don't think right now is the time. I want us to dig lower, and that's where we're gonna find our A plus setup. Studio, and I did catch some overnight trades, so that is why I'm up 900 bucks per account. How the frick do you open up chat? Hola, hola, how we doing? Let me get another device for the chat. out the iPad. I'm still on the laptop setup, so you guys have to be patient with me. Awesome. So again, I'm sticking to the game plan. I'm looking for a longs off London and Asia lows, and shorts off Friday high. And I'm not going to execute until I see either one of those, and I'm sticking to that plan. I'm not looking to chase this momentum. Just gonna wait and see. See what ES is doing. ES also going for the highs. We might have a day where we just expand, so we could target these prior day highs, and if there's no sign of resistance, if we just keep plowing through it, then I'm not gonna be shorting that. Right? We have criteria for a short, right? We need a sign of reversal. So let's say this is our prior day high. I want us to sweep. We can trade higher. We can trade like 20, 30, 40 points higher. But then I want us to see a pullback. And then eventually a close below a prominent low. So like on one of the failed drives lower, we're going to bounce up. And I want to see a close under that level. And that's when I would look to short with a stop at the high. And then targeting back into the range. Like there's no reason for me to even worry about what is going on right now. I'm so laser focused on trading this setup. It's very, very bullish off open. And we could, I see a scenario where we have a very one directional move. And keep in mind that today's Thursday the 4th and we have NFP on the 5th. So tread cautiously. So right now we swept our, I think our overnight level, but we still have prior day high. It's a pretty short projection, but order flow is still bullish this AM. So I don't see any reason to enter. I don't really like this trade. I'm in class in camping on sound. Are you in high school or college? If you guys are here, make sure you like the stream. I'm gonna try to find a good trade for us, but if we don't get it, we don't get it. Like we're delivering off the 30-second. This 1 minute is just way too quick. Way, way, way too quick for me. Like I'm usually this picky with my trades. copy trader set up though. Okay, we're gonna enter. If we do take a trade, it's gonna be 4M and Q. We're just grinding lower this wick. If we close here on the 15-minute, we could start targeting Asia lows and London lows, and the narrative for this morning would be changed. But I don't think that we're gonna close like this, especially because we were only like 7 points from our target up here. It would be really unfortunate if we just left it one more time. Yeah, I wanted to see the prior day high get swept. Then it makes sense to enter shorts just off overnight sweep. Where are we current below? Yes, that's equal lows on the 15-minute. Also, is London lows? Yeah, I saw that. Right here, you're talking. Like, there's no reason to short. Maybe ES after we get this. We already got the sweep though. But it just looks so strong. Look on the hourly. Nothing about this tells me that we're gonna dump. What's up, Bob? I'm just testing out streaming. Did my trade of 8 go away? The hell? It's like disappears on my screen, the OBS and the trade of 8, it's like pops in and out. I want to play some music. I don't know if it's allowed with the copyright. Can you guys hear the music? I really don't want us to bounce here. I want us to sweep London or Asia lows and then continue higher, or go for the prior day high and then go lower. Like overnight high is not that significant to me, so that's why I didn't enter shorts. And I don't know if you guys are subscribed, but I just posted a video this morning, so it's on position sizing. I would definitely check it out. Position sizing and kind of two ways I enter a trade. Do you use previous day higher low to determine liquidity sweep? Um, I use everything really. So what I mean by that is like I'll use in order of like importance, right? Like liquidity rankings. Most important is like weekly, monthly levels, and then we have like 4 hour daily, and then we have overnight levels. So you could use the combination of these, but we just got a liquidity sweep from our highs at 6:14 a.m. So that's third in our ranking, and it's the least probability to trade the reversal because it's not as significant. Like there was not much volume here going on. It was during the 6 a.m. and then off open. It's occurring during like a time frame where the market's not really, there's not a lot of buyers and there's not a lot of um, there's just not a lot of people trading. But when we make weekly and monthly levels, and also 4 hour daily levels, that's during like market hours, like 9:30, 10 a.m. That's when like big buyers, big sellers, that's when volume is in the market. So if that makes sense, like you can trade small reversals. You can find like 50, 40 points off of overnight levels, but like your bread and butter is always going to be like, let's say this is our let's say this is our like daily chart, and we made this low and off open, this is where we're at right here, and we have this low, and we're at the very bottom of the range, deep. Let me pause the music. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Deep discount. If we get a sweep here, this is going to be the highest probability long. This is going to be the freest trade. You're not going to try to, you could try to long, let's say this is an overnight level. Let's say this is London lows, and this is going to be daily low. You could try to long off London lows, but we're targeting the like higher time frame is seeking a more relevant objective. Something where there's larger buy orders resting that can catapult us back up. Like this is the bread and butter. But some days it does take off without you. Sometimes we just take London lows and that's it. So it really depends on the day and the scenario, but in terms of strength, look for the weekly, monthly, and daily, also 4 hour, for the best liquidity sweeps. I'm not saying to ignore overnight levels, It's just when you see these weekly, monthly, and also 4 hour, like pay attention, pay closer attention. Yep. Okay, let me get Wob as a mod. Alright. Kinda a whole lot of nothing burger right now. Nothing's piquing my interest. But let's just be patient. I'm gonna give it like another hour. And then I have my girlfriend coming over. And I'm gonna start my day. Like the way I trade is I have like usually one or two scenarios going into market open. It's like I want Friday high to short. That's all I want. And I want overnight sweep to long. And that's like my two scenarios. And we haven't gotten either. So that's why you don't see you don't see me putting on a trade. And the P&L on the left side right here, that's from the overnight session. So no trades yet during New York. Nice, Kaylee. What'd you take? And usually I'm not like staring at the charts for hours. Like I'll be playing a game. Like I like to play Clash Royale. You don't really have to be so locked in. You need to have your plan, and you need to be able to execute on the plan when the time comes. But in the meantime, like you don't have to be staring at the market. Like you can have other tabs. You can be shopping or some shit. It's exactly what I do. Do we have any news? We have 10 a.m. We have PMI. So be careful. Never played Clash Royale. Is it a good game? Yeah, it's a rather addicting game. If you ever played Clash of Clans, it's like the same kind of characters and troops, but it's more like a card game, like chess kind of. Like, honestly, I couldn't care if we do or don't get a trade. I just want to execute on the model. Like if you guys are tuning in and looking for alerts, then this might not be the best stream to watch. You can probably watch like Shinobi or Patrick Wheeland. If Shinobi's live, then I'm gonna end because I don't want to take the viewers. But this is just for you guys to see my executions and what I look for. Our overnight session was very clean. I'm gonna recap that trade after this Clash Royale game. How long have you been trading? So I'm 19 now, so I started when I was 14. And I've been in, I'm assuming everyone's here from Shinobi's server, the Trader's Blueprint. So I was like his first premium member. Like his first student, really. And just been in the game for playing options and then futures like 2 years ago. Is it 2? No, more like 3. Like 3 years ago, I did futures. If Shinobi went live, I'd still watch you. Thank you, I appreciate that. And we have news in 5 minutes. We're kind of doing nothing. Look, I'm sure somewhere in this range off open, like I could have forced the trade. I could have found like 20, 30 points to scalp. But like, what is the cost, you know? Like, you need to think about that. Like, the way I enter my reversal trades is, like, I know exactly what the risk is. I know exactly what's gonna happen. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But like, I don't really want to play the guessing game in between. Like, I want to trade only at the extremes. So down here, this is where I want to trade. And then up here, I want to trade up here. I really don't give a shit about anything in between. This zone in between, all this blank space, I don't care. Yeah, we have news in 3 minutes, so hopefully it takes us to one of our levels. Are you streaming for free now or just one time? I don't know, we'll see. I was thinking about just streaming my executions for the premium members, so every morning that they're gonna be able to go onto my live stream and it's gonna be private, and you can just see my executions. I don't know. I'm still. This is my first stream, so we'll see what I plan on doing. I don't really know too much. Definitely want to do both free streams and for the premium. Is Shinobi gonna be on at 10 a.m.? Bro, I don't know. I think he's sleeping. First stream, yeah. Thank you. I want to catch a W. But I can show you what I took during the Asia session. Or, yeah, it was Asia. So, in the Asia session, here we got a strong displacement after 8 a.m. And I think this was like over like 80 points. 80-point move. We make this high. And I was using this as a target, so the narrative was still higher. We, on the 15 minute, on the 1 hour, it looked like let's go to the 5 minute. It looked like we were going to expand towards our prior day high. So any sort of pullback, I was looking to long. So after, think on the 1 minute, right here, we had this fair value gap turned breaker, and I entered once we closed above. So around like, I think I entered like 502, and I rode for like 30 points with a stop, like a 20 point stop. I was targeting those prior day highs, but once I saw this wick put in, and then like the buying momentum died here, like you'll see in real time, you'll be able to recognize like we make the high and then like the volume just poof disappears. So I knew the buying momentum was dead for that part of the session. I think I closed the trade like 25 points and I sized a little heavier. And my entry was here, or 30 points, and then stop below the lows. So this is exactly the trade that I took, and it wasn't much drawdown to it. But the reason I closed before getting stopped out, like most people would get stopped out thinking that, oh, look at the higher time frame, we're going to trade towards our prior day high. No, like we have the objective and sometimes the plan changes. Like I was kind of upset that we made this wick up and then boom, everyone just fucking disappeared. Buyers left us. I wish I had a recording. Is it your main income? Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. Sweet. This is exactly what I was looking for. Bro, I dumps while Nate dumps. Bro, my bad. I had a big breakfast. Alright. Now we just wait for signs of reversal. It doesn't look like we're gonna reverse. So we're just waiting. Patience, patience. Alright, I'm gonna look to enter long soon. Are you using IFG to make confirmation? No, I'm using change in the state. You could use fair value gap or IFG. But most importantly, you want to get a closure above a prominent level. Alright, I'm gonna enter, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna enter soon. Just waiting. Waiting for us to stop forming upper wicks and actually start filling them. Alright. See, I'm still holding off. Like the way I trade is very discretionary. It's hard to like code it and automate it. You just have to read the market. Okay, I'm gonna enter long here.
Order filled.
I think my fill is 47. 47. So I'll show you guys where exactly my stop loss and take profit are. So for profit target, let's see where we are in the range off open. We formed this large range. I'm going to be using 86 as my for like direction, and I want to take trims along the way. I have my stop at these lows. Looks like price is reversing. We didn't get the change in the state, so this was a premature entry. Hopefully we get it though. Like if you guys watched the video I posted this morning, I talked about two entries. You can enter like prematurely before the change in the state, size down a little, or you can size maybe you can size even smaller, entering off the change in the state. Down like 10 points here. Just patience. Let's see if this plays out. If anything, I'll downsize because we're not getting immediate delivery. If we don't make a move soon, I'm gonna be downsizing. Alright, let's just let it play out. We're just wicking off this level. I really want to see a strong close above 50s. Alright, there we go. Now we need follow through. I'm gonna go break even at around 66. Break even. So then it's gonna be a free trade. I don't know, how many points are we up? Like 15. Okay, break even soon. Alright, let's go
Order filled.
take a few contracts off.
Order filled.
And now we're gonna go break even on the remainder. There's a sell stop. And now we're holding for the full target. You guys heard order filled? Now I want to see my runners work, but if we don't get it, it's gonna be okay. Not the end of the world. Already out because Apex trailing drawdown can kill you, yeah. Like 3 points from my stop, by the way.
Stop filled.
Oof, stop filled. Alright, so I think we netted like $100 or $200 on that per account. But yeah, this is the first stream. This is kind of how I trade. I was very aggressive with my trim here and the break even due to the fact that we have on the Forex calendar, which everyone should be looking at when they're trading, NFP on Friday. So what that means is the days before, the market's kind of uncertain and usually are very, very balanced. We're not going to make huge moves the day before, and there's not going to be a lot of volatility because investors and big funds are waiting for the news for what the NFP results are going to be. And you guys can backtest this the days leading up to NFP is always low probability because the market is uncertain. So whenever we're gonna have like huge one directional selling, it's gonna get bought up a little bit, but it's not like we're gonna ping pong like 200, 300 points. It's gonna be very hard to find momentum in this kind of ahead of these kind of conditions and news events. We just respected 5 minute bearish for value gap. Yeah, if you're playing shorts, that does look good. But for me, remember I'm only reversals. I like to do kind of counter trends or start of the new trend. It's just so difficult, like trading the continuation. I just hate it. I honestly hate it. And it could work for you guys, but in my journal, I keep a notion. How do you deal with the 40 rule? Minus 40. What is the minus 40 rule? Is it the 30% like with the buffer, digging into your buffer? Yeah, listen to the part. Don't enter with huge position size. Yeah, 5 MNQ is the sweet spot. I need to get a better microphone. How you deal with that, Nate? Um, just size down, and then, like if you have 20, 30 point stops with one NQ, you're not really digging into your buffer too much. If you're sizing up, you're gonna subject yourself to that. Like watch the video that I posted on YouTube this morning. The more you size up, the less room your trade has to breathe, and then like you're gonna be blowing more accounts if you size up. There's just like no other way to put it. Like, sometimes you don't even give yourself a fighting chance. Like let's say I entered here, um, we were in 13 points of drawdown. Let's say I freaking full ported these longs that we took. My account was gonna be blown, but my analysis ended up being correct. I went break even. I took like 20 points, whatever it was. 20-point trade, almost 2R. But because I sized up too much, like I'm right, but then I'm a loser because I don't even get to eat the fruits of my labor. I don't even get to enjoy being right because I don't have any account to be right on. Mm, you got your driving license today. Nice, good shit, bro. What do you mean you rode for 4 hours straight? Um, hey, my trading view is in group trading and only doing one account. Um, so if you're trading multiple accounts, you're not gonna execute on trading view unless you have there's a software called Trade Syncer, and basically that links all your Tradeovate accounts. And let's say you log into your trading view and you execute on one account, the leader account. It's gonna replicate that across all your accounts, but you have to pay like some couple bucks a month. Or is it Trade Syncer or Trade Locker? There's some tool. Copy Trader. Yeah, Trade Syncer. I'll tell you how much it is. Or you can go into Tradeovate and create a group for each firm and trade them as a group. Like if you just Google Tradeovate Copy Trader, and that's how you execute. You can't directly do like 5 accounts, 10 accounts on TradingView. What do you think about MFF? I think MFF is great if you are new to the market and you're trying to keep your cost low. Right now, actually, they have the new plans that let you have like 5 accounts and 5 accounts, no consistency rule. So, like that is perfect, honestly. But if you're looking to scale, because they have the capped payouts at like, I think it's around like 1K or to 3.5K depending on the account, it's gonna be harder to scale. Like with Take Profit Trader, which I recommend. With Take Profit Trader, you can take day one payouts and there's no limit. You're syncing your trades, right? Same as Shinobi. Yeah, so you see on the screen, bottom left, all those like I don't know, 8 accounts. They're all synced together in Tradeovate. Yeah, they have a 7-day free trial. Yeah, if you're interested. This is more if you're. I'll tag you and I'll send the link. This is more if you're looking to trade multiple firms. Oops, that's a bad link. Yeah, I love my fund of futures. That was like the first firm I ever like took big payouts with. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this stream up soon, guys. Not looking for any more trades. I'm gonna start my day. But if you guys were, depending where you are in your journey, like I would recommend my funded futures for noobs, like complete beginners, and those looking to just keep your costs low. I would do Take Profit Trader if you're able to get past the trailing drawdown. Like I would never recommend Take Profit Trader to a beginner because like you're just gonna get killed by the trailing drawdown, which is only on the funded phase. And same with Apex. Like Apex is nice because it's cheap. It's like $20 for the eval, 80 for activation, but that's kind of like the industry standard now. All accounts are really like $100. The only one behind that is Top Step, which is like $50 for an eval, 150 for an activation. But I think overall best firm right now. If you have your system down, if you know what you're doing, take Profit Trader and my funded. We're getting a very nice bullish move. See, like, the analysis is right. Only taking one trade, analysis is right, but it's the timing. Too early. We secured 20 points, which is fine. We could have attempted longs again, but like there's really no need. There's no need to put on more risk. For me at least, ahead of NFP. That's why I was kind of hesitant today. Like this move can very well just come back down. Yeah, I gotta get ready for work. Yeah, have a good one, bro. Thank you for tuning in. What are your thoughts on the back to fund? It's so stupid, bro. It's never ever worth it to go back to funded or reset a PA account. It's like the stupidest shit ever. Just pass more evals. Alright guys, I'm gonna head out. Hope you guys caught that one with me. And you kind of seeing inside my brain how I was trading. And I want to do this more often going forward. So yeah, have a good one guys.